What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another night of Rocket League 3v3 going, and I have the wrong audio going on my other computer. But another 3v3 Rocket League with Indy Gaming League. Tonight we have the Predators versus the Silver Snakes in a Tier 3 Division 8 matchup. Both teams coming into this winning their Week 1 matchup last week. And you see there on the screen some high-flying offenses. Predators coming in with 5 goals a game. Meanwhile, Silver Snakes, no slouch, 4 goals a game. We did see the Predators last week have some more assists, so you're coming in with 3.33 assists per game, and Vin leading the way with that. I have a 1.67 assists per game. Meanwhile, two teammates scoring more often, but getting the win, that's all that matters. On the other side, Silver Snakes, 2 goals a game spread out on average between Sullivan and Marzo. So we'll see how that kicks off this game, see if they can't get some more assists and some good offense going. Tonight, someone is going to move to 2-0. Someone is going to drop 1 to 1-1 in this summer 2020 circuit here in the Indy Gaming League. This is a 6-week circuit going on. This being Tier 3, tonight you're going to see some Champ 1, Champ 2 play, so we should be seeing some good passes. My assumption is those assists aren't just booming the ball downfield and somebody picking it up, but some infield passes going across the front of the box and some good shots on net. The lobby info has been sent out to the team captains. They should be dispersing it to the teams, and once both of them get in here, we will kick this off. The game is slated to kick off here at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently in 3 minutes away. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn off this ugly mug because you didn't come here to see me. You came here to see Predators versus Silver Snakes. So I will turn that off. Once they get in here, we will get fired up and right into some Indy Gaming League 3v3 Rocket League. While we are waiting for the teams to join up, as I've mentioned a couple times, for those of you who are unaware, these teams are participating in the Indy Gaming League. If you want to know more about the Indy Gaming League, please hit me up in chat or check out the website or Discord that have now been posted up in chat. It is 100% free for the teams to sign up and play, and I myself am one of many community casters that highlights these different games. I am a Rocket League community caster, obviously. We have multiple other community casters going on tonight right now. But if you want to know more, head up the Discord, get to know these guys. Great community. A lot of people in here playing. This is week number 2 of the summer circuit. Message from one of the teams here. Let's sort some couple things out and get them in here and playing. I already got some love in here for the Predators. Love to see it. Feel free to go nuts for your guys' teams in chat as they're doing well, or try to give them a little bit of boost if they fall behind. I love to see the communities that these teams and these players have revolving around them coming in. Some unknown person, me, to come and support them. It's awesome. So feel free, go nuts just like a sporting event. And then some smack talk. Love it. You gonna claim that you taught Vin everything that you knew, right? Have one for me. yeah, have one for me. I got some caffeine and going in me. Got this game and got another game after this. So I still got a night ahead of me, and then we will begin on that train. Alright, the clock has struck 9:30. Hope for these teams get in here soon. Have had communication with one of the teams. Go ahead and send another message to these teams here. See if we can't get them in here. See if there's something going on. They should not need invite. They have been sent the lobby name and the password. There we have Silver Snakes in here. With Silver Snakes, we have Moroso, Radical Raccoon, and Solomon. Radical Raccoon, one of the better names we've seen coming in here. So now we're just waiting on the Predators. Did send him another message. Hey, there's some love for the Snake Boys. I won't tell you to go away. You can stay in here. And there we go. Predators have joined the match. Silky, Snow White, and Vin joining up. Hey, Solomon. Shouting into the Snake Pit. I appreciate you guys allowing me to do this. And now we have 8 people in here. We should only have 7. For those of you who are in here who aren't playing, please do not be spectating while you're out. If you want to sub in between games, that is absolutely okay. But Just so something doesn't accidentally happen, we prefer that only the 3 people from each team playing, as well as myself, be in this lobby. So, Snow White, if you are not participating, please go ahead and head out of this lobby if you're in the chat here. That way something accidentally doesn't happen. We prefer that here in the Indie Gaming League. But for now, we're going to get right into this game. Here in week number 2, Predators versus Silver Snakes. Vin starting it off with a high fly ball, gets it off the backboard, and Silky right there, able to take advantage of it. 7 seconds in. Offense right now in your face. Vin getting that extra touch and a double commit there. You seeing by Silver Snakes as Moroso and Silky both going up for it, and neither of them able to get there in time. Or sorry, Moroso and Solomon both go up, and Silky takes advantage of it, gets that goal number 1. Vin picking it up on a dribble here. Moroso with the challenge. Vin winning that 50-50, and Silky able to get off the back wall, but cut off by Radical Raccoon, who picks it up with a nice catch there. Going to try and bring it on around, but Vin already back on defense. Able to stop that as Moroso gets a flick, but Vin, once again, there for the defense, but now at 0 boost. He's going to try to block it in front of Radical Raccoon, and does. It goes flying across the box, but nobody there from Predators able to take the shot. Solomon banging it off the sidewall, goes off the back wall. Vin with the miss. A great opportunity there for Silver Snakes, but Radical Raccoon didn't get all of it. Silky with an easy clear, but at 0 boost, it's just going to get fired right back at the net. Moroso getting the second touch. Solomon kicking it towards the wall, and Silky with a nice touch to get it over 1. Pass up towards Vin, who puts it in the net, but Moroso able to get back in time for the nice save. Tries to hit it off the wall, ends up just leaving it there for Illuminatin. First time been able to call his name tonight. Vin with a pass down to Illuminatin. Not able to get there in time as Moroso with a good interception. Able to steal the corner boost as well. As Solomon kicks it off the back wall, Moroso challenged there. And Illuminatin sends it up into Silver Snake's side, not able to get up in time, goes high flying for Silky, who just sends it under the corner as Moroso with a good demo. Able to rotate back and turn it into a 3v2, gets a pass up to Radical Raccoon, ends up being a shot, but Illuminatin with the saves. Radical Raccoon tries to get another touch there, Solomon bailing him out, but Silky passes up to Vin. Couldn't get there in time, so Silky's just going to try to carry it around himself as Moroso intercepts the pass there. And then beats Vin up to the ball. Solomon trying to bang it off the wall. Couldn't get to it in time as Silky tries to fire a shot towards the net. Radical Raccoon with the miss, but Solomon's going to kick it up to him. Radical Raccoon land a little wonky low on boost. Couldn't get up to pass. And Vin takes it up off the corner. Illuminatin trying to go up and challenge it there. Runs out of boost. Vin going for the bump on Raccoon. Doesn't get it. Illuminatin able to leave it up there for Silky, but the Predators have all moved back at this point. We're seeing a lot of back and forth from both these teams, which is fun to watch. You're not seeing one team just get stuck in the corner as a huge block there by Silky, and gets back on transition offense, but didn't get the greatest touch off the wall and couldn't get the open net. As Solomon with a great touch there to make sure that no more transition offense happens for the Predators right as we're coming at 2 minutes into this game. Vin picks up the corner boost as Illuminatin leaves it in front of Moroso, sizing him up, but leaves it back for Solomon. Raccoon fires it over into the wall, picks up the corner boost, which leaves Illuminatin low. Vin and Moroso going up for it, just bangs up off the ceiling, and Silky able to get it there as Solomon played off back a little bit, gets a pop off the wall, gets the next touch, get it past 2, and leaves it there for Moroso. Fires it in with just over 90 seconds left. Solomon gets a nice pop right there to get it over Vin, and Moroso reading it perfectly, able to cut in front of Illuminatin and fire it in. Tied up. Minute 36 seconds left. Here we go. Game number 1. Solomon, good backboard defense there. Fires it all the way across into the corner. Silky didn't get the touch that he wanted there. Just kind of pops it off the wall. But Vin with a good challenge, firing it all the way back across. Just trying to get Silver Snakes to use a little bit of their boost here. But Moroso able to get it over one. Tries to get it underneath Illuminatin, but well done. Good defense to read that. And keep the ball pinned right there for the save. Radical Raccoon getting his second touch on the wall. Solomon back passes it to Moroso, who just fires it up, but Illuminatin is already back. Fires it back into the corner. A miss there by Solomon, I believe, who then kicks it off the back wall, and Illuminatin is right there and squeaks it by just inside that near post. What a shot here, Solomon pinning it off the wall there, and Illuminatin getting just in front of Moroso, and then just inside that near post to get that 1-goal advantage as we just eclipsed the 60-second mark within game number 1. Flavor again taking claim to all these plays by Predators. Vin gonna go and try and go off the ceiling. Silky ends up taking it across though. It pops over to Illuminatin, who tries to get back on the half flip, but Vin able to hurry back, passes it up to Solomon, cutting it off. Silver Snakes trying to get something here in this last 30 seconds to send us into overtime. The shot goes on by Vin, just off that inside post. Vin with the demo on Moroso, once again trying to make sure that it stays in an advantageous situation as time is on the side of Predators here. Silky getting a demo on Radical Raccoon, but the ball does go over his head. Vin able to keep it right back into this orange half. A miss there by Radical Raccoon, but Moroso able to keep it across, but the ball does touch there in the corner, and game number 1 goes to the Predators. 2-1. So not that average 5 and 4 goals that we saw from them in week 1, but still enough from Predators getting that 1-goal advantage as 2 assists from Vin, which is what we've seen again and again. Vin having those assists, setting up both Silky and Illuminatin with those shots. And they were able to capitalize. Silver Snakes, no slouch, so 5 shots total. 4 of them from Moroso, just unable to squeak them as 3 saves from the Predators, able to get just enough squeaking on through. Game number 2. Get right into it here. Already calling it 1 down, 2 more games. Gonna try to call in the 3-game sweep. Let's see how it goes. I'm sure Silver Snakes gonna have something to say about that. As Snakes are right on offense, but it pops hard off that corner. Illuminatin running out of boost. Couldn't get to it. Silky does though. Solomon firing it right back. Radical Raccoon trying to go up for it. Kick it off the wall. Solomon, good challenge by Vin there. Firing all the way back down. And more back and forth already in game number 1. Or in game number 2 like we saw in game number 1. Teams are not struggling to break out of their own half, but both teams, as according to their stats, are struggling to get it in the goal. Moroso up for the challenge on Illuminatin, who would come flying in. Silky trying to get the cut, but couldn't quite touch it. Vin comes flying in. Solomon had already got the ball, but Vin does get the demo, and then gets the demo on Moroso, and Silky takes advantage of it as Vin, doing the dirty work, gets demo number 1, and then turns around and gets demo number 2 as Illuminatin just fires it across the net for Silky. Solomon was doing everything he could to get back, but just a tad too slow as Silky fires it in for goal number 1 for Predators. Solomon fires it over to Moroso. Couldn't quite get the touch there. Ends up popping up for Vin. Leaves it up for Illuminatin. Kicks it back to Silky. Fires it up just too high. Radical Raccoon going to go try and pick it up. Ends up passing it back to Moroso. It's in an awkward situation. Able to just squirt it out towards Solomon though, and allow Silver Snakes to break out and get a little bit of boost. Raccoon passing it up for Solomon, but kind of just a little bit behind him. A little bit of miscommunication. Vin with yet another demo. Tries to get a flick. Couldn't get it up on the car as Moroso able to just pop it up. Solomon fired it on net, but Silky, good rotation, able to get back in time. Vin firing it towards net, seeing what happens. Moroso and Raccoon back there. Silky fires it, hits it just inside that near post. As Illuminati now trying to clear it out for Predators. Radical Raccoon able to get the first touch. Couldn't get it by Silky though. Moroso though fires it towards the net. Goes wide. Once again, you're seeing plenty of opportunities here for Silver Snakes. They're getting those opportunities. They just need to start converting a few of them. As Illuminati gets it over Solomon, and then gets it over Radical Raccoon. Moroso flying back, trying to get back on defense, but the ball squirts by him, but then a miss. And an open net opportunity to Illuminati and get it back. No! Solomon gets the open net goal and ties us up as Silky right there had an opportunity, rolled just by the ball. And Solomon gets the goal. 1-1, tying it up here just before halftime. Solomon cheating up with Radical Raccoon, able to pop it down into the blue half. Vin, though, already had turned back, was ready for it. Able to get the next touch that's shot at him. As Moroso gets it off the corner. Illuminati able to get over one, and then it bounces over Solomon. And Radical Raccoon back here in a lone situation. Illuminati getting stuck there in the corner. Couldn't pop off and get a pass out to a teammate when it was a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 opportunity. Raccoon now out of boost, just trying to do anything. Vin throws it towards net as Solomon able to fly high, gets it over, and gets it over Vin, as then Radical Raccoon pops it over one, kind of just lobbing it at the net. Is Silky able to pick it up, and Illuminati throws it towards net. We got demos going back and forth as the ball just hits off the inside post. Vin now out of boost. Moroso picks it up before anything silly happens. A double commit there by the Silver Snakes. Silky picks it up, wins the challenge. Vin off the back wall. Moroso, though, able to kick it out. And then a little bit of miscommunication as Vin and Illuminati were both going for the ball. Vin ends up hitting it past his teammate. Illuminati now picks it up off the wall, has 13 boosts, just throws it down towards Silky, who goes for the shot, but a good block by Solomon. And then Moroso gets it over the last defender. It's an open net, but Illuminati able to get back in time. Picks up the corner boost. This Radical Raccoon just going back and forth now. He's trying to hit it off the wall, get anything back to his teammates. As Vin able to clear it out away from his net. Moroso right back off that back wall, but Illuminati with another big clear. But here we have Silver Snakes just sitting back, waiting for these clears. Seeing if there's any kind of breakdown in the Predators' defense, but so far so good by the blue squad. Moroso pops it over Vin. Silky with no boost with a dangerous touch, but Illuminati there to bail out his teammate. And then Silky picks up the corner boost, tries to get an air dribble, but rolls the wrong way, unfortunately, for Silky. And picked up there by the Silver Snakes. But Predators able to get just one touch and back on the offense, right back on the transition offense. The booming clears getting over the Silver Snakes. They've had that one little volley of offense where they are sitting in the right spots at the right time. But now, Predators try to put this away before overtime. Silky gets passed off the back wall. Illuminati couldn't get there in time. The ball hits just after one, and his shot goes on by Van. He gets the 0-second goal to get game number 2 locked away before overtime. The clock hits 0 just after that ball. Illuminati misses it, but doesn't give up on the play. Turns around, gets the bump, and Predators, with 0 on the clock, get the game 2 clinching goal. They are now up in this series 2-0. And coming into game number 3, looking for a clean sweep. They go 2-0 on this summer split. Silver Snakes, you gut-wrenching for them. You gotta believe they were ready for overtime, just clearing it out after the miss by Illuminati. Thinking it's going into overtime, and all of a sudden Vin comes in with the dagger, able to just sneak it in above that goal line and send it into a deciding game 3. Silver Snakes looking to get that reverse sweep going. Predators making sure that we end right here, right now. We got drinks on the house, and Flavor Gonna have drinks all over the place saying if this ends up being a reverse sweep. Solomon almost gets it over Silky. Radical Raccoon, though, gets it by Vin. A nice touch there. Illuminati to Vin. Moroso, good bump, though, to make sure Illuminati didn't get it anymore. Vin, a good challenge. That's going towards the net, and Radical Raccoon's going to have to do something and couldn't get enough of it. Vin gets the goal here. A good read, getting way off the wall, knowing what Moroso is going to do. Radical Raccoon doing everything he could and just couldn't get it outside that top corner. Goes in 1-0 Predators. Illuminati fired it towards the net. Ends up going off the back wall, goes for the double touch and gets it, but goes straight down instead of towards the net. Radical Raccoon with good positioning, winning that challenge there. Moroso kicking it on over to the corner. Illuminati, see the Predators. They are on the prowl, and Vin just shoots it high. Silky goes high as well, and now the transition offense for the Silver Snakes gets turned away about at that goal box there. Good job once again by Predators. They are fast on defense, getting back in time to make sure that Silver Snakes doesn't get anything on transition. Silky trying to get a little bit of air dribble going, but out of boost. Does steal that corner boost, though, as a little bit of a double commit comes out from Silver Snakes. Moroso, though, able to pop it, clears it. It's going to be tough for Illuminati, but up to the task. A good play on defense there to pop it just over the net as that was going to drop in. Vin gets it off the corner. Silky on the hunt. Predators is a good name, as then Illuminati comes in with the solid touch up in the air to get the goal. An unfortunate touch there by Silver Snakes, as a little bit of a miscommunication pops it up, and Illuminati takes advantage of it, gets in front of everybody, fires it in. 2-0, 90 seconds in. Vin and Silky both going up for it. Vin ends up taking a shot, and a huge save by Moroso. We have seen some excellent saves from these two teams already in this game alone, let alone the series. Raccoon sends it up towards Solomon, but it's intercepted by Illuminati, and Vin then fires it back off the back wall again, but there's nobody there from Predators. Able to take the shot, so Vin decides to take out his aggression on another Silver Snake player and gets a demo. Illuminati and Silky both going up for it. Runs Silky out of boost, but Illuminati still has possession of this ball and fires it towards Vin, who just gets it in for the goal to get a 3-goal advantage here for Predators. Solomon couldn't get the touch there, and then Illuminati gets it over Raccoon, and Vin able to fire it in before Moroso could get all the way across the box, giving the 3-goal advantage to the Predators. Moroso trying to get a little bit of ground game going, changing anything up, trying to see what happens, but it turns into a shot by Silky. Good job by the Snakes to be able to turn that away and get a clear out. Radical Raccoon now fires it towards the net. Silky, easy touch into the corner, and gets the second one, as Snakes are just flurried, trying to get anything on the board at this point. Moroso gets the touch past one, but Illuminati, once again, right there, bounces towards mid, and now you have Silky up against Radical Raccoon, but Moroso just being annoying at this point, making sure nothing happens, gives Radical Raccoon plenty of time to boom that all the way down the field, but a demo comes in from Silky on Solomon, trying to stop any transition offense the Silver Snakes have gotten has just been snuffed out before it can begin. Vin takes it off the wall, going to try to get another touch toward the teammate, but Moroso there to catch it off the ground, and then a 50-50 won by the Predators. This Radical Raccoon fires it off from the wall towards Solomon. Solomon gets the second touch, but then gets bumped, and it throws Moroso off, and that gives a shot opportunity for Illuminati, who sends it home for goal number 4. Vin ends up bumping Solomon into the ball, which throws it away from the Silver Snakes, and Illuminati, right place, right time, takes advantage of it. Just under 90 seconds, a 4-goal advantage for the Predators, looking to make this a sweep. Vin throwing it towards net. Solomon just clearing it out to the corner, but Silky picks it off, goes off the ceiling and try to get something down to Illuminati and ends up just driving on by as Moroso able to win the challenge. Raccoon able to get a touch. Not quite the touch that he wanted, though, I'm sure. As Illuminati able to fire it into the corner. Vin just getting any kind of cut towards net, but Solomon able to get back in time as another 150-50 by Silky. Illuminati throwing towards net, but right into Moroso. But then Illuminati gets up there before Raccoon. Vin didn't have the read, but Silky gets a cut. Radical Raccoon firing it out. Moroso puts a shot on net right at Illuminati, who's able to get it just off the post and kicks it back out. Vin right back on transition offense, but Moroso gets back in time, gets it off the back wall, and gets the second touch to get by 2 defenders, but out of boost now, just kind of flicking the car at the ball, see what happens. Illuminati able to get it out as we have 20 seconds left, and Silver Snakes have to get 4 goals to stay in the series. Solomon firing at net, just trying anything in desperation at this point. And Illuminati right there clears it out. And with 4 seconds left and 4 goals, this game number 3 and this series here in week number 2 goes to the Predators 3-0 after having 2 incredibly close games. Game number 2 coming down to the last second. Predators just turn on the Jets and take it away here in game number 3. Able to get the sweep and go Indy Gaming League Summer Circuit 2020 2-0. They apparently liked the year and therefore wanted to keep their record right on that. Silver Snakes, unfortunately, going to drop to 1-1 here, but this is a 6-week series coming out. So week number 2 loss, no big deal. We have 6 weeks and then playoffs. Vin giving a shout out for casting. I absolutely appreciate you guys allowing me to do this. If you guys want to know more about the Indy Gaming League, please hit the Discord, check out the website. Absolute amazing community of casters and players and just people all around. This is an absolute joy for me to do. I love casting. I'm one of the community casters for the Indy Gaming League. There are more of us out there, so hit up the Discord, find out the people that are doing it as we cast more than just Rocket League. So if you want to check out some other games that you play, there are more casters for that. I absolutely appreciate the follows. I will have another game tonight at 10:30. So if y'all want to see some more Rocket League, I believe it's going to be a Tier 7 game, if my memory serves me correct, because I'm looking all over for my notes and I need to clean up my office. So I believe it's a Tier 7 game coming up tonight at 10:30. So if you want to come on back, just sit and chat and drink, or watch some more Rocket League, that is completely up to you. I will pull up my notes here and I will be able to tell you who is playing at 10:30 tonight. It is Pocket Rocket Whoops versus NABAC. It is a West Tier 7 game. So it's another 3v3. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the coasters that I have around here. So if you want to see some Tier 7 game, I believe Tier 7 is Plat 1 and Plat 2. A little bit different than the game that we just saw, but fun to watch nonetheless. It is Pocket Rocket Whoops versus NABAC. I will be back here in 30 minutes to do that. But if not, I appreciate y'all coming out, supporting these two teams, supporting the Indy Gaming League, and supporting myself. This is an absolute joy, an absolute blast. But I'm going to go get a drink myself and get ready for the next game coming up. This is Broke Fang signing out. Y'all have a great night and take care of yourselves.